Morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. My shirt is awfully wrinkly. I didn't realize how wrinkly it was. Gotta let it slide, right? Gotta let it slide, Clyde. With the wrinkly shirt. Good morning. Hey, I still have a sunburn from the other day. It's not as bad as it was, though. It's not as bad as it was. Good morning. I got my hair back. Nothing in my face. No distractions. Well, I don't know about no distractions. Children are home. We're gonna have distractions. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Vietnam. Okay. And I polished my nails last night. I don't have to work for a couple days, so I was like, let's do this. Let's do this, Brutus. Good morning. Homeschooling? Yeah, a whole bunch of us homeschooling. So I'm all caught up on personals. If you didn't get it, let me know. You should have. I think there was one that bounced back, but I think I fixed and solved that. I'm almost positive I did. Ooh, I'm getting itchy. Oh, here we go. I don't know what that's regarding. That sucks ass. That sucks ass. This is you know how everyone brags about, I feel like I want music. You know how everybody brags about like the iPhone 11 their camera? I don't like it. It adds like 10 pounds to my face. That's an exaggeration, but you know exactly what I'm talking about. Some of you. My old Droid didn't do that. Just saying. Really, you know what it does? And I don't know if it's like in my settings. It's almost like, I don't even know what the setting would call, but it's like it brings one part closer. I can't explain it. It's a little annoying. You guys did it too? So it's not the settings, it's the camera itself. Because I'm always like, why is my face like right there? Like it makes sense. Makes sense my face would be right there, right? But this is different. It's not like my Droid. It's just not. You know? Anywho. Ooh, I just saw 400. Look, I got 400 on my coffee slip. I went all out today and got some coconut shots. My normal Dunkin' Donuts is not open. Something happened. I had to go like a town over. It's not bad though. Look, I'm starting to get blotchy. I'm dying like not to itch, so I don't know what's going on with you guys. Aloha. Are you from Hawaii? I had a dream something about Hawaii. If you're in Hawaii right now, take a step back. But not in a bad way. Like, I don't know if it's enjoy the moment type thing. I think something with Hawaii the next couple of days is going to be very calming for some of you. If you happen to be in Hawaii. If you're not in Hawaii, the message is not for you. you know? So for those who are on a journey that's guided, which is a majority of you, right? Your guides step in. Pay attention to what time you're waking up at night. Make sure you're Googling the numbers. It's important around this time because a majority of you truly are being guided through this process. And it's going to help you. And I'm telling you to look up the meaning of what you're seeing, because I think you're going to interpret it in a different way compared to if you were actually to read the definition type. And you know what I mean? So that's important right now. Threes are popping up like, I have sets of threes like crazy for me right now. I've always been followed by threes and sevens though. Even my whole life of growing up, my favorite numbers, I couldn't decide whether it was 3, 5, or 7. So when everyone would ask me, I'd always like go back and forth between 3, 5, and 7. But now as I'm older and on a spiritual path, I totally get the 3, 5s, and 7s. So I've always, 3s and 7s are my favorite. But 5 just stands out. I mean, my life path is a 5, you know, so I don't know why. Maybe that's the reason the 5 always stood out to me. But to be honest with you, I cannot choose between 3 and 7. I can't. It's like one of those things you don't choose between children, you know, like I know it seems so crazy, but I can't choose between those two numbers. Someone says, what's your favorite number? It's 3 and 7. That's it. Not 73, not 37, not 1, 3 and 7. That's it. And that's the way it rolls. The ones I imagine would be common to see right now just because of the voids. You know, take those. It's really time to create, maybe put stuff down on paper, however it works for you. Whatever gets you going, you know? Ooh, I haven't had Starbucks in a while. I like Starbucks. I haven't had it in a while. I think I'm going to pull overall energy with this deck for each one, and then I'm going to do your reading with the other ones. So this might be all one video. It might not be. You know what I mean? But I will get to all of your zodiacs today. And we're just kind of going to look at, is it the 26th? Let's just kind of look at the beginning of May. A lot of people ask me all the time to do the zodiacs. Like, I'll go back, okay? So I got a couple thousand of you that watch these on a daily. When I do my regular zodiacs, I can go back like a month or two, and there could be, you know, 3,000 of you, 8,000 of you, 12,000 of you. But I don't feel like you're not getting your daily dose of court. You're not getting your daily dose of information. We are every single zodiac. We are every single element, fire, wind, earth. I mean, you name it. We have every zodiac, every propensity within our chart. So on a daily basis, like I even considered like, what's the first major arcana that comes out? Maybe I should put like an that particular zodiac in front of it, and then everybody would think like, okay, that reading's just for Taurus, that reading's just for Gemini. Because the way we come out as queen and kings, it's that propensity within our chart that we're working with, right? And then I thought to myself, well, I don't need to necessarily pull anybody in, okay, by any means. Whoever is drawn to the channel is drawn to the channel. You know how that works, because you guys are all drawn to the channel. So I don't know what the point of this conversation was going. I even started this conversation with you guys, and I'm like, I don't even know where I'm going with this. But I don't know if it's to draw in to help more. But I don't want to just read zodiacs to pull people in. I want people to get the message. You know what I mean? So I don't know why I'm even explaining that to you, or why it even came out in conversation, to be honest with you. Do you guys have any ideas on what that might be regarding? And not necessarily marketing, right? I could go that route if I really wanted to. I just don't think it's necessary for me to go that route. So it must be like how to capture attention, how to grasp somebody's eyes. And it's normally through a zodiac, right? But I don't want to do that. So I'm basically asking you guys for ideas, and I had no idea I was even going to do that. So there must be something that somebody has to say about it, or like comment when I almost said when the show is over. That's very strange. Because even the way I label or certain stuff, it has to do with what's in my read, right? You'll go to some readers and it'll be like, oh, a soulmate of a lifetime. And it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? You didn't even talk about a soulmate, or you didn't even talk about, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll go back and look and be like, that never even happened. Like, the situation's current. Like, it's so hard to explain. So I try to do my best to label things properly, but at the same time, people don't understand I'm actually doing a reading at the same time. It just looks like, okay, so here's a challenge. This is what she's talking about. Do I really want to watch this? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why we're discussing this. Is somebody starting their own channel? Like, what's going on here? Because I'm definitely picking up on someone else's situationship, I guess. Well, I guess it's mine, but this doesn't make sense to me that we're having this conversation. I mean, like, say the sun came out first and I put a Leo symbol next to the read. People are going to just think I'm talking about Leo anyway, so what would be the point of that? Because that's crossed my mind before in the last couple months, whatever major zodiacs come out, whatever we're in. But for months, we can be in Aries, right? For months, we can be in Taurus energy. For months, Saggy energy, because the Queen has been coming out. Or I could put Taurus because the Empress comes out. Or Aries because the Emperor. Or the King. See what I'm saying? So, like, someone be like, this chick been reading, Aries for like 2 months. And does it have anything to do with Aries seasons? Yeah, maybe. Are we transitioning? Is the Hierophant coming out and the Empress coming out more? Is it because we're transitioning into Taurus season? Possibly. Absolutely. Wicked itchy. I must got a booger up there. Yeah, it's definitely all about the energies we're into and what propensities we want to read and all that. Well, yeah, because if somebody's like, oh, if it's just saying Aries and, I'm whatever, I'm a Cancer, I'm a Scorp, why would I even go into it, right? So this, to me, is about drawing people towards you or in towards you, but you never need to really draw anybody towards you. Who's meant to be in your life will be in your life. So There's a reason why we were just discussing this. So let's try to figure it out. Because to me, it's not marketing. It's symbolic. You know what I mean? So I don't really know what that's regarding. So if you guys want to leave ideas, I think it's symbolic for all of us, not just me. You know? I'm not sure why we're really rolling like that. The moon in Taurus was hard. Did you see it the other night? It's gorgeous. And it's not over. You know, a lot of people are talking about Venus retrograde. But, you know, we got Pluto going retrograde. We got all sorts of stuff going retrograde. It's normal. Is it nice to have a heads up? Yeah, but it's important to be in the moment too. Like, I love Natalie to death, okay? Don't get me wrong. But she's doing Venus retrograde readings. And so that energy is going, I think, until like the very end of January. And then no, not January, July. And then she's reading August, September, October. I only caught one. I was like, I can't watch these. I can't look at 6 months ahead. Like, I know, like, Chinese zodiacs and certain cultures want a year in advance. I preferably do not like doing it at all, okay? I personally don't want to see what my next 6 months is going to be laid out. Like, nope. It must just be me. Like, I'd rather know currently my situation. You know, I think it's important too on, you know, you could be the type of person, because energy changes like crazy, right? But you could be the type of person that can take something so seriously and have it fixated in your head. And for 3 months, you're not living in the moment because you're expecting something else to happen. Like, I can't, like, I won't watch those. I just, to me, I think she's great. She's doing them. Some people absolutely love that stuff. You know, like, they really do. But for me, it's a no-brainer. I can't do it. There's something about that even with me can bring anxiety or being apprehensive or a doubtful energy. It's great if you guys, because I can even feel it right now. Like, it's almost like, I don't know if it's more anxiety, and energy always does shift. But so to read that far out, I mean, she's being guided. The messages are there, troops. That's, you know what I mean? But it's all about how you interpret it. You know, to me, I personally cannot, but you know a lot about me, like, knowing like bits and pieces of my future extremely screwed me on this journey. Like, held me back like you wouldn't believe. And, you know, it's completely up to you guys. But again, I felt the need to point that out, and normally I would never do that because I love Nat and I think it's great what she does. And if you guys can handle that type of 3 to 6 months in advance, then that's great. But this energy is extremely sensitive right now. Thanks, sweetie. Extremely sensitive. So it is all about how you interpret it and how you take it. You want to watch them, go ahead. I don't have a problem with you guys watching them by any means. I love Natalie. I think it's great that she did that. So many people like to know situations like that. But I also know the side effects of those situations. So, like in my personal reads, I'll do, when you order a personal reading from me, I find love in those readings because I get to help you and guide you. And at the end, I will do 4 to 6 weeks on what you're kind of looking at to benefit you. Okay. Everyone always says I get emails back, and I love them. I just don't have time to respond to all of them. I know it sounds absolutely lazy and awful, and all these readers, like, I read this and I read that, and I get back to you. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they do it because it's so draining. But my readings is, you'll never have a reading like that. It's going to get you on. I can't explain it. It just gets you exactly where you need to be, what exactly you need to see. I just love them. They're a lot of work, though. They're a lot of work. I'm definitely a different creature. I'm starting to really figure that out. You know what I mean, jelly beans? So, they're unique for sure. Because when I say they definitely get you on track, they're just, I know, thanks guys. Spirit just knows. I just don't know how. They just know. Right? But I'm not going to question that part of it. But it's nice to have a reading like that because it's almost rejuvenizing. Like, there's only been a couple times where someone's like, that made absolutely no sense. And then they texted me, like, emailed me like a month later and be like, holy shit, it all happened. So sometimes they prep you. Other times, you know, it's in the moment. But they're definitely different. See, today is even different for me, guys. Today is actually even different for me talking about this with you guys. Because I didn't expect to talk about any of this. So I got the goosebumps. It's weird. So I'm channeling differently. So it's kind of exciting. I guess I can look at it that way. But then it's like, is it just anything gonna come out of my mouth? I don't know. Because this is not stuff I would normally talk about. You know, so I don't know what that's forgetting. It's just important to be in the present moment. And that's not taken away from anybody else. I cannot stress enough right now who you are watching. People's energies. I can't just call people out on this, guys. I can't. I can't call out other readers. It's such a competitive field, but I can't stress enough. Be careful who you're watching. They can seem so uplifting and bright, and they're channeling, it seems like they're channeling light, but they're channeling dark that is masked through light. And that energy, it messes with you. You've got to be really careful. I guarantee you guys do not come on the internet every day and ask for protection. You just don't. I only do it because it's routine. Sometimes when I scroll, you should even do it going on Facebook, Instagram, you name it, because you're absorbing other people's energy. You know what I mean? You're absorbing, especially if you're an empath. Okay, so you gotta be careful. Ooh, I knew I saw that. It's my cards. I knew I saw something. I'm just noticing like this stuff on YouTube when I scroll once in a while. I don't know. I don't know how to fix that. See what I'm saying? This is really strange that we're having this conversation. So obviously Spirit wants me to come up with some way to bring more people towards me so they can understand what's happening. I wouldn't know how to do that. I've never been put in that position to do that.
Huh?
Hi, baby cakes. Good morning.
Is my phone looking? It knocks downstairs and it's not charged.
Give me kisses. How'd you sleep?
Good.
Slept good.
I've been looking for it for like 20 minutes.
Say good morning to YouTube.
Good morning. I
Good
checked
morning.
downstairs and it wasn't there. And my thing's in 10 minutes and I have no clue what it is.
Your
It's not
Skype's in
charged.
10 minutes?
Yeah.
Can you sign on with the Apple computer? I have Skype. No, I don't have Skype. No, I do.
It's not on Skype.
Okay, well, last I saw it, it was downstairs on the window seal.
Okay.
Just look in Grandma's office to make sure
did.
it's okay. You better get on top of that. Hi, Mama. Hi, everyone. So, yeah, apparently they want me to grab people's attention. Or they're just telling me eventually I'm going to be grabbing a lot more people's attention. And I'm being prepared that way. I think that's what it is. I think they're just going to come. If you build it, they will come. I think that's what it is. I don't know. But we're definitely going to bring back old school tarot. And I've been saying that for you for a very long time. Just seems like such a project. I'm a wicked procrastinator too. I've been saying this for 2 years for you guys. I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta do this. If I just wrote down everything I needed to do, maybe I could combine all of them and really kick ass at one thing. But I'm telling you, nobody reads tarot the way tarot is supposed to be read. But take it to me to be like, well, we're gonna read it this way. I've always done that with you though. You know? So, I just got pulled to the L. I don't know what that's regarding. Lower your standards. I mean, your expectations, or somebody around you has lower standards. That's weird. It has to do with standards. And you would obviously want higher standards, but this is lower. Lower your standards. So somebody needed that message. Okay. Good morning. I think it has to do with just where you're, well, lower your standards, huh? That's definitely for the collective. So I think someone's expecting too much. I don't know who that message is for. I feel like that message is for Like, I'm not judging, okay? I do feel like it's somebody who might be a little superficial. You know, like, this is not all for the collective. It's just something I was pulled to, and I do feel superficial energy. So if you're not superficial, then it wouldn't be for you. And you never want to lower your standards, right? It has something to do with your morals too. But like, I don't know if you just happen to meet someone or there's a job situationship for you where it's just you're expecting too much from a situation and you just need to flow. Whatever, whoever that's for, like, flow. Okay? It wasn't an awful message. It was just, you would know if that message was for you or not. What's that say? I don't even know who that is. I've never even heard of her or him. I just know the people that I've noticed on YouTube. Like, good morning. These are people I know you guys watch. I know you do. Because I know who I used to watch. And if you're on my channel, you would obviously be connecting with the same type of tribe. So just be careful. That's all I'm saying. If you protect your energy, you'll be good, but and not, that's not for all of you. Like, I just, the ones I'm telling you, like, oh, just be careful. Natalie, you guys are good with Natalie. You guys are totally fine with Natalie. But here's the thing, guys. And this has nothing to do with Natalie. Take me for example. And I've been reading for you guys your energy for years. Eventually, all of that situations come back around. They're there, you know, repetitive cycles. But we're learning to get out of them and not to repeat them, and things are different, right? But have any of these people's stories, situations, readings, have they came into fruition? Because I'm here to teach you that sometimes they do and they don't, and they're not fairy tales. And when they do come into fruition, chances are they don't work, okay? Because they're telling stories versus teaching you how to get through that cycle. There's a big difference there. And then you get caught up in that type of energy, and that's where you become stuck. Okay? Yeah, Natalie, she's amazing. But how long have you been watching? How long you been watching Natalie? You know, any of those situations come into play? I'm sure a lot of them have come into play. But are they to the extent where... See, I don't want to fucking use her for an example because I love her. I don't know how to... I don't know anybody else, okay? Me and Natalie, I kind of always been reading the same situation. We definitely been telling a story. Do you know any other readers that do that? Okay, so Spirit wants me to talk about something, but I don't know how to present it now because I don't want you to place her there or me. That's tricky. But just think about that one reader you've been watching a really long time. I miss Mana, yeah. I guess it's about excitement, the way people label things too. Excitement. You know, like, let's label it this way, you get pulled in. But I don't necessarily, I don't want you guys being pulled in. That's the problem. I don't know. I don't feel like now's the time for me to figure that out. Like, you guys need to be aware. I mean, it's being brought to your attention. So you need to be aware of who, what, when, where, all that stuff. Our stuff always comes into fruition, but it's just not the way you expected or wanted it necessarily. I just need you guys to start learning from this versus being stuck in a situation. Yeah, I'm done. I don't know where Spirit's going with this. I'm not trying to call anybody out. So I'm assuming you guys are going to get the gist of what I'm saying and speaking about just by having that tiny little conversation. I guess. Perception choice. Yeah, for sure. It's got to be more than that, though. They want you to realize stuff. Or I'm just at the point in my journey where I'm at where shit's going to change and shift, and I'm going to make sure you guys realize stuff. I feel like Spirit's going to want me to start calling people out, but I don't think that's the right move to make. Because we've talked about that, guys, and that will cause a huge YouTube war. And that just, it's foolish because then you can start getting strikes. It can't get done. It can't get done that way. It's not about, it can't get done that way. So there's obviously a different avenue to be taken. Yeah, a lot of readers attack, but they feel light. A lot of light workers will feel like they're light workers, but they're not. Some of them don't even realize the energy they carry, the energy that's around them, the energy that comes through. That's a scary thing too, you know? So I'm not about to go that route by any means, but you create what you create. You leave other people out of it. People are gonna either agree with your style or not. So basically this whole entire 40 minutes I've been talking, holy shit, time's flying, is pretty much speaking about awareness. So it's a big message for you guys. Who's TLK? I don't know. I saw that somewhere the other day too. What does that mean? I think I saw it on a meme. The Lion King, huh? I don't know. I think I just saw that on a meme. Astrology is great. Astrology is great. Great. Let's start with water. And I want to start with Scorp. So I'm going to pull the overall energy. Hi, babe. I'm going to pull the overall energy for Scorpio and then read with a different deck. Ooh, I think I just saw So can somebody please, I'll do it. So I saw a kangaroo for you guys, but I just saw the legs of a kangaroo. Okay, so a kangaroo spirit also comes with a wide variety of symbols to manifest into wisdom. The kangaroo spirit animal is another way of the spirit realm to pass message through humans, which makes, you know, Scorpio. But I just saw its damn legs. And I could have sworn it was like a joey. So why can't I click on this? They represent different concepts, nature of dual, caring, loving, kind, but it can be aggressive. It's a lucky animal to have, speaks of power, balance, strength. It also is like a hawk message too. This just popped up out of the blue, getting out of a bad situation with the kangaroo. It was so random that this just popped up on my screen that says how to get out of a bad situation. Like, what? So it symbolizes that you're about to get out of a bad situation. You have the power to create a safe and secure environment. So I don't know if this is saying you're about to get out of an unhealthy situation. You know, I just thought it was strange that I just saw the legs of a kangaroo, though. So that's your message for my little Scorpios. All right, you're about to get out of a bad situation. So I'm not super crazy about that, okay? Meaning you know, you could just be in a dark moment and you're about to, you know, find life again. Because I'm really not crazy about that message. So I'm kind of want to look at it as life obviously is about to get better. I'm trying to place it more like, because I just saw the legs, right? So if I'm just seeing the legs, yeah, you're about to walk out of it. I don't know what that's regarding for you. So something obviously that's in your life now is just not right for you. And I really hate to say that. Like, I really... The Knight of Swords just slid out into my hands. So that would be a big message for you guys too, right? Because look at, you're about to step out of that. And it's fierce too. It's no joke. It's like, I feel like I need to be real careful with my words here. Once again, it's like how we were talking in the beginning, like how people can misconstrue a message, or this type of read affect who, what, when, and where. So this is very bizarre, very new for me. So I don't feel like you have something good going on and you're like, oh shit, great. I don't think it's a surprise like that. I feel like it's a situation where you know something doesn't benefit you and you're about to walk away from it, okay? So that's a more positive note. So I truly don't feel like there's something good happening and you're like, oh great. I don't think it's linked to that. Okay? So you must know what it is with the page of the Knight of Swords being there like that. Unless that was your overall energy, which is just getting it done, right? So overall energy for Scorp going into May. Now until going into the beginning of May. So Three of Swords is your overall energy. That makes sense, I guess. Because you're about to get out of a bad situation, or a situation like... So it's going to be... Damn. Fucking, why did I start with Scorp? Heavy ass shit. Well, they weren't joking with the kangaroo. So, and I don't have... See, Ten of Wands, you're laying the weight down, which I think is great. I'm a little apprehensive to read this for you guys, which is bizarre. So you know you need to lay the weight down. I mean, it's a fucking given. Yeah, no, Scorp's got a lot of depth. I'm not surprised at all. I got the most out of everything in my chart. I got the Scorp. I have the most Scorp, you know, so I love depth. It's not that. I just can't believe I chose you guys first. And I feel like the way I'm coming off, it's bigger than you think it is. It's not, I'm trying to, I think, downplay it for you guys' sake. Because I was like, I don't want to give that message. I don't like that message. But it's the facts of whatever you're going through. So I want to be careful on how I deliver this message to you guys. But I do feel like if you're happy with the situation, then you're good. There's not something happy being taken from you. I'll put it that way. Okay, I think it's time to lay the weight down regarding, you know, your situation, regarding being hurt, being in whatever scenarios you're in. It's time. To me, I also feel like you're having a really hard time laying this down because you're looking at the weight. You're comforting yourself. Spirit's got you too, but it's like weight you chose to carry or you're still choosing to carry, and it's just like, gotta let it go. A spell might really help you guys right now. I'm picking more of a spell than an affirmation for sure. Maybe candle magic might help you. So that's ironic because the Scorp in me this morning told me to light a candle for this reading and I spaced it. So there's nothing on the wick, right? It's straight. So at the end of your read, remind me, I'm going to read your wick, okay? And I could tell because I can see the fire there. And I'm telling you, the Scorp in me told me to light a candle this morning. So I definitely think you guys are resonating with white, which is a pure color, which is beautiful. So you're at a very raw point in your life. It's going to get better though, I promise you. Because this is something you've been choosing to carry. And a good way out of this, to be honest with you, I normally wouldn't say this, but I really feel like a good way out of you guys' situationship right now is magic. Also, stones. So you see how I have this? Look it. I didn't even put 2 and 2 together. If you have, I want you to do that. Build those. Build one in your house. Put it next to your bed. Your fucking candle or your wick is talking to me right now. If you're gonna do any type of magic or Google any type of magic, it's Google shaman magic, okay? Which usually works with, you know, herbs, candles. It's fire magic for you guys right now. Okay? So, you don't need to mess with magic, okay? By any means. Simply even lighting a candle is going to help my Scorps right now, okay? That's not true. Jesus, okay. I was hoping it was going to be that simple. Son of a bitch. I don't even have a kangaroo in my book for me to even look at a good thing to get you out of a situation. I mean, you're getting out of it, but you need help getting out of it. This is like something I need to do for you guys. Jeez. See, I told you I was coming back new and fresh and rejuvenized, but this is also a new gift I have that I don't know how to use yet. So, this reading is going to require a lot of patience. I got the goosebumps, but I don't know how to place it. So something that can help, and then you pull judgment. Judgment's all about forgiving and rebirth. And you guys, it's like the rise of the phoenix. You're my Scorps, right? So you're going through a massive transition, rebirth anyway. You're stepping out of this whether you want to or not. It's going to happen. But there's something that you need. I see there's something with feathers here. I was pulled to my feather over here that I noticed. You got feathers over here. And then she's draped with feathers too. Okay, so there is something with feathers. Oh, look at the feathers around her neck. So basically, fucking judgment, huh? It's saying like I know the answer, but I don't. Your wick is growing very oddly. It's going in circles. There's no wind in here. Very slowly. It was very slowly going like this. See? It just changed your entire... No, it didn't. It's right there. You know what it reminds me of? You take a log of wood and you were to stick an axe in it. It's like the axe is just hanging off this piece of wood right now. I don't know what that's regarding. Splitting, cutting ties. It's bigger than that though, guys. So when I figure it out, I'll let you know. Did I singe my hair? That looks awfully... Look at my piece of hair that's sticking out of my head, okay? And it's stuck on the card. And the very end of my hairs are blondes, but it's black here and I didn't singe it. So I don't know if you're using hair. Look at the hair on her leg. That's black. Okay, it's not singed, and I do not have black hair, and I just pulled that out of my head, and it is not singed. Look at that. That is black. It's not singed. That just came out of my hair. Look at it. It's not singed. Okay? So, and it was a coincidence. There was nothing hanging, and now all of a sudden that was hanging. Okay? So, Jesus. Like, what the actual F? Are they gonna get me using my magic that I always told you I don't have time to do? This is crazy. I think they're gonna start having me do magic. Okay, anywho. I don't want to mess with magic. And I got a broken piece of hair here. That's black. Okay. Now this is not black magic by any means. Okay, it's not. I'm pulling that piece of hair. I don't even know where it went. It's just gone. Is that it? Well, I got a lot of hair, so I don't know. Okay, that's it. This is fucking nuts. I wonder if I should burn that hair for you. It's, the fact that I even said I should burn this hair, I don't know. Jesus, guys. They want me to burn the hair. And I tried so hard to like put this all in a ball. And that one piece that with the dark hair, I can't even see it. Like, so, see, there's that one piece. And then I just try to put it all in a ball. And the dark piece is just hanging at the bottom as if it won't go into the ball. Okay, so like, so it's over here, the really dark piece. I don't have any black in my hair, and right now it's black. But see, here's the thing, guys. I know. Step away from the fire court. No, see, you guys, you can't get paranoid like this. You can't handle it. You can't handle it. Like, I don't want to underestimate my ability. Okay, so you guys need to like just go with it, or that's it. This is my judgment call. It is my hair. Don't forget that. And your wick still looks like there's an axe sticking out of a piece of wood. They want me to burn my hair. So I just need to place, hold. I'm definitely nervous about burning my hair. I can't believe how black that end piece of my hair is. It's almost like I'm burning away what needs to be burnt away. And I'm not saying by any means, I'm not telling you by any means to burn a piece of your hair. Please understand this. This is something brand new for me. I don't know anything about magic. All I know is for the last damn year, it's been pulling me in this direction. I'm just going to look up the spiritual meaning of burning your hair, see if it brings me to Wickham or not. Spiritual roots of the hair. The hair will deliver you strength. If you got back pain, you might want to burn a piece of hair. it's also energy. It's also life force from your spine. All right, so this is a big deal. Burning your hair back. So maybe it just wants me to burn the root. That's black. But that wasn't my root. So it's not the whole entire piece of hair. It's just the end, which makes sense because you notice how that one piece didn't get pulled in. There's a spiritual meaning of burning your hair when it comes to love. Jesus. So this is actually a thing. It releases tension and fear and mistrust in the process of life. It brings back control. See? This is why I say let court do what court does. Because this is actually going to be extremely beneficial for you. The wick looks like a bigger axe, and if you think about it, you would chop something, right? It's definitely growing. It's so hard. It's so hard to show you guys what it actually looks like. I don't know if you can really see. I'm gonna blow it out when I'm done, but the axe part definitely looks a lot bigger. It's like not the handle itself, but like whatever the blade is. So I'm gonna burn the end of my hair. I think it's like a rebirth thing. It's a cleansing thing for you guys. I just don't know if I'm supposed to say something. So it's a ritual. So see, I just set up a ritual for you guys. I knew I was doing something. It's gonna bring back balance. But see, that's your root. I'm not doing my root. But by doing it, symbolizes power, freedom, and dignity. Can help with your sixth sense. So it's not really telling me. So when I know when you do magic, right, it involves spells, but just give me a quick second because it's not really telling me how to do it. It's already saying I know how to do it. So hold on. All right, there's something I need to say. I don't know what to say. I think it's more or less like whatever I'm feeling to help you guys, protect you guys, rejuvenate you guys. It's my own thing. It's not in a book. Okay, so this is going to affect you guys, but in a good way. So if you're not okay with this, then you might want to click off, okay? And just come back when everything's time stamped. But if you ask me, you've already been part of the ritual, so I don't know why you would back out, because this is healing. I do feel like you guys at the same time, if you're relating to this, I do feel like you should do this yourself and ask to release and rejuvenize however you want to place it, and just burn the very end of your hair. But not the root. You do not need to cleanse the root, okay? So, I'm just basically asking, you know, take away your pain. You know, best wishes, that type of stuff. Making it easier for you to lay the weight down with whatever you're holding on to. I do feel like this has to do with past life, with judgment being here. This is definitely something you've been carrying for each lifetime. My rock is shaking back and forth, so that makes a lot of sense. There's nothing to make it shake, so this is something you've been carrying with you, and now it's time to lay it to rest. So I'm going to ask, you know, everyone, the ancestors, guides, friends, family, everybody from above, to help you lay this weight down. And so mote it be. Actually, all right, I gotta blow it out. I was gonna cap it, so make sure you blow it out. What I'm seeing now is more of a stop sign and you being on your path. It changed drastically. So I literally see like a street sign. Okay. I don't know if you can get a glimpse of this before I blow it out. See it? It did change drastically. So when it's dry, I will show you. Let me just cap it to let the smoke go away. And then I'll show you. So hold on. I think I'm gonna bury my hair. I don't want to throw it away. Actually, I'm just gonna let the wind take it because I'm talking about fire and air. So I'm gonna let the wind just take it. Okay? So I'm gonna go do that now. I actually feel like a lot of weight was lifted, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. So if you guys want to try that at home, you can. Okay? So basically what I just did was lifted weight from something you were carrying from your past life. It was time to lay the weight down. So that's telling me, before I even get into the read, that lessons were learned, progress was made. Okay? Definitely you've evolved. You've been carrying this for way too long. Okay? And I got the goosebumps. And now that's it. You're done. Okay? So for some of you, I got the goosebumps. I know it helped lift some weight off of you instantly. Those who are probably very extremely in tune with me and were paying attention, it probably just really helped. Others of you, you might want to do that ritual yourself. Maybe looking at the end of your hair, I mean, you would look at me, all the ends of my hair are freaking blonde as shit. All right? And that was black as shit. So I am going to go let this go and I'll be right back. Just make sure when you're doing this that you're asking for protection, okay? That's important. I'm gonna take you with me because I'm gonna run to the car real quick. I do not want to lose this piece of hair. Brr. Okay, so that was quite an experience that we just had. And I really gotta pee. I'm doing like the pee-pee dance right now. That was so crazy that just all just happened. But hey, I freaking hope that shit works. I mean, instantly I felt like for a split second, my chest didn't feel so heavy. So just remember to let it go in the air, okay? Because it was an air and fire thing. And I don't know. You guys can't see me? Can you see me? I gotta rinse the bathroom. Oh, somebody said a black screen. Okay, so the beauty of what just happened just broke you free. Literally just broke you free. It released you. Okay. Well, that was cool. All right. So, this is your wick. This is what your wick looks like. It's like from the back, it's like a complete circle. It's still bent over like on an axe type thing that I was seeing. And it's like a complete circle. Okay. So it almost reminds me of like a megaphone. It's nice. It changed drastically after I did the magic. I just did magic for the first time. Okay. And I literally, you know, when I had a bathroom thought, I said to myself, am I even allowed to do magic on YouTube? Well, I just did. That's so crazy to me that I just did magic. But it's uplifting and it's exciting. So, now let's do your read. Well, I know it's magic, right? But I actually just did magic for the first time in my entire life. You know what I mean? Of course I protected myself and you guys. That's a silly question. So, basically what that just did, okay, it truly, truly just cut cords with something from your past life, weight that you've been carrying each lifetime, pain, weight. Absolutely beautiful. I'm glad I actually partaked in that. That was pretty amazing. All right, so now we're gonna read, now that that just happened. And I literally just saw a whole kangaroo, which is funny because before I was like, oh, I couldn't place it. So that's awesome. This Scorp video is going to be by itself, and I will come right back when Scorp is done because I want to keep that for itself. That was for my Scorpios. People who have, you know, we all have Scorp in our chart. It's just where, okay? And I want to be able to forewarn people with, you know, magic being done. So I can put these away because we just took care of that overall energy. Okay, so we don't need these on the board anymore. So now we're going to pull a new overall energy. I just saw the sun, so I don't know if it's talking about, that's too many yellow. It's not really. So you got the Five of Wands and the Six of Swords. So basically you just laid down what no longer serves you. Now you're moving forward. You laid the lesson down. It's very symbolic, guys. See you later. Whether you're aware of it or not, whatever it was that you were holding on to is now demolishing. It's gone. It's been laid down. This is your new overall energy. You're on the boat. Okay? Your energy is going to flow now. So, Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Alright, Scorpios. Scorpios. Now until early May. What are we looking at? So, you're being prepared. It might be you and someone else on this journey. You pulled 6, you pulled love. It's a choice, right? It's whether you want to trust a situation or not. But this is preparation. It's using your resources. It could be you and someone else. It could be you and just a counterpart within your own propensities, within your own chart. I knew something else flipped. 10 of Cups. Blessings, well-beings. So trust whatever is happening right now is your biggest message. You're definitely being prepared. There's definitely blessings, things you're gonna start noticing. You're going to your happiness. You got the 8 of Acorn, which is the 8 of Pence. So you're gonna see energy, you're gonna see results. So when it comes to your happiness, you're really going to start seeing some type of shift, okay? I definitely would suggest that you take your time. To me, this pelican is sneakily looking over at the Seven of Feathers. So I don't know if you know who this is. There might be some type of commitment within the next couple weeks, or discussing commitment, thinking about it, seeing some type of result that you've been hoping, wishing, desiring. I mean, this is the Seven of Swords, but this talks about preparation and being resourceful versus sabotage or looking at something as, I almost said, being defeated. Okay, so I don't know if some of you guys are going to feel possibly defeated with a certain scenario, but I wouldn't worry about it or look at it this way, because it's preparations, you know, so something is definitely being aligned between you and someone else. Now, this could be a lover, this could be a child, this could be a family member, it's whomever. It's something that's definitely being aligned. So be patient is what is like being told, right? Like not necessarily flow. Well, obviously you always flow, but this is more if you're waiting on something, which I don't see energy waiting. It's now flowing, right? Maybe you were in this whatever, maybe you were at a standstill, but whatever, you know, whatever I just partaked in to help you guys, whether you choose to partake in that or not, you know, I think it'd be extremely more beneficial for you to partake. You know, what I did will definitely help you guys. There's no question. But at the same time, I do feel like if you're okay with doing it, I do think it's a good thing for you to do. All right? You don't need to, though. So this is you with someone else. So if something's been feeling stagnant or slow, within the next couple weeks, you're going to see some type of, within the next 11 days or 2 days, you're going to see some type of result. Someone might start putting more energy into something, or this might be you starting to put more energy into something. You got the Knight of Crystals, which is the Knight of Coin. Okay, so again, it's the slowest knight in the deck, but it's extremely practical, reliable. It's sturdy energy. For a coin, you know, controlled. So I don't necessarily feel like it's a controlled environment. I think this is more security. I also feel like whomever this masculine energy is to you is holding back. But they're not going to hold back from you, but they're holding back. When it comes to commitment. So it looks like you're going to be interacting with this energy, but you have somebody who doesn't want to necessarily commit, not ready to commit yet. Or this is saying they're going to try to control the situation, not control. So this is somebody who's either going to consider this is an energy that's going to commit, whether it's you or someone else. There's somebody else here with you, though. You're definitely going to see some positive results. Within the next 10 days. You get the Six of Cups at the bottom of that deck, so it's either somebody you're already involved with, or within the next 10 days, someone from your past is going to come back around and try to, going to put some energy into something. More energy than what you're seeing now. So they're going to put more effort into something. So I'm not saying this person is definitely going to commit to you or talk about a commitment. It depends on all of you guys, but definitely you're going to see more effort being put into something. Okay? So now what I'm going to do when I clarify, I'm going to ask for your best advice. The Magician made an appearance. So best advice for this this love, which talks about, you know, your choice, but trusting a situation. Which is the Seven of Pentacles. So invest some time into it. The energy is flowing, right? Because this card speaks of stamina. It speaks of determination. You also have 2 sevens on the board. And 2 sixes. But, you know, the Seven of Pentacles talks about patience. It talks about, you know, all the seeds that you've planted are now starting to come into fruition. Now that stuff's coming into fruition, now it's time to invest time into something, someone, person, place, or thing. This is the beginning stages of something. Okay, so this is also saying if your best advice is to love and trust, and this talks about your own stamina to keep, you know, pushing through, then, and determination, you know, stick with it. But again, I felt that patience in the Seven of Coin. The Seven of Pentacles is a card of patience. So this is not something that's going to happen overnight, guys. This is something that's obviously here, okay? Some aspect of your life looks to be with someone, whether, like I said, whether it doesn't matter if it's a lover, a child, a family member, a friend, whoever this is to you. Put some effort into it. invest time into it. It's your best advice when it comes to this love that you have for someone or whatever you're feeling, okay? Put some time into it. So best advice for the Seven of Feathers. Now this talks about preparation, being resourceful, you know. Don't overextend. I don't know what that's regarding, but let's let it flow. Results are coming to you. Best advice for the Seven of Feathers. To me, you're prepared, or you know. The Four of Feathers, rest. Like I said, like there's no need to rush this situation. It's coming to you. I do feel like this transition might be a little tough for you guys because you're literally just releasing something that you've been holding on for an extremely long time, right? So there's a lesson. There's something you've learned. You know you learned it. You're releasing something. I don't think this has anything to do with a person, place, or thing. Whatever we just did magically and spiritually was for your own benefit, yours. Not for anybody else. It was done for you. Right? It's a weight that's lifted for you. So this can happen. I think it was probably going to happen anyway, but like there's some type of extra security here. I don't know if some of you guys, there's some type of worry, but you don't need to. Literally take a step back and rest. That's all you need to do right now. Let something come to you. Let energy just flow. So if you're being prepared and right now they want you to rest, it's because you were carrying a lot of a weight like we talked about. Rest might help you rejuvenate. Because you just went from the Three of Swords to the Four of Swords, so that the weight definitely was lifted for whoever wanted to partake in that. You're going right towards what's best for you. Your own self, your own well-being. And you do have the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck, right? With the Four of Feathers. So, rest. It looks to me like this person's in your life. Or there's something. Person, place, a thing, person. Once again, child, lover, whomever. So if you're being prepared, whatever this is something that's going to be long term. You're going to find security within this situation. So I don't know if that's telling me right now there's an unsettling feeling you were feeling, but that will shift. So your best advice for the Ten of Cups. To me, this is you. This is you. This is your own happiness. So you're going to see results with someone that just landed perfectly on the board. Six of Cups. So again, there's two of you. Okay, so this definitely involves you and someone else. And these little tiny otters are looking right up at the Eight of Pentacles. So you're going to get what you want, whether it's a commitment, teamwork, compromise. You're going to see the results within the next couple weeks. And I honestly, to me, it's coming towards you. I mean, do you have to put some effort into it? Yeah, hands down. Right? But you don't need to overextend whatever that's regarding. There's no need. It's going to just come towards you. So this is telling me that some of you have always been more of a giver than a receiver. Because this is something you're going to receive. But obviously you need to partake. Beautiful messages for you guys. So to me, it's somebody from your past, someone you know. You could be dealing with somebody who's actually linked to a past life, considering Judgment came out for you guys. But I more or less, I feel like, well, let me put it this way. If you and this person had a past life together, something was just cleared. If that is not what that's speaking of, this is just you as an individual, your own well-being, and it's still something that's been cleared, so this can happen. So again, lifetimes of you holding on to something, whether this person was in those particular ones or not. So best advice for the 8 of Coin. The 10 of Crystals, which is the 10 of Pence. So again, there's going to be a lot of stability in a new situationship for you. Like, you've obtained it. This could speak of work, family. You're going to have a situationship within the next 10 weeks, 10 days. Obviously in the next 10 weeks too, because whatever this is growing. But this is more within the next 10 days. You're going to feel stable. Regarding this other energy that's here, whomever this is to you, you're going to feel a sense of stability, which is nice. So something must be up in the air for you guys. But don't worry about it. I'm telling you right now, just rest. And then 9 of Shells at the bottom of the deck, so it's positive. Best advice for the Knight of Crystals, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You have a lot of synchronicities. You have 6, 6, 7, 7, 4, 4, 10, 10. Best advice for the Knight of Crystals. A lot of double digits for you guys. A lot of double. And you got the Wheel, which is great. So it's a new cycle for the both of you, right? But it's change. It's possibilities. So this energy, Spirit's basically telling and guiding this energy of the possibilities, because it's the best advice. Normally I would be like, okay, this one particular energy is seeing the possibility in whatever this type of change is. But because this is your best advice, you're dealing with someone who might have a hard time with change, but they're going to still see it. I definitely feel like it's still up to the two of you to make something work, though. It's almost like this is the energy They might be a little stuck coming out as the octopus right now. So it's almost like the woman just needs to chill. And the masculine's feeling a little stuck, but I think you have somebody here that might fear being in a situation that involves security. Maybe they're just not ready for it. Maybe, you know what I mean? It's almost like, I think you're dealing with an energy that's like, I don't think they're a commitment phobe. Maybe they just got out of a relationship. I don't know. But meaning like, why, you know, do I really want to settle? Like, do I really want this? Because, well, I don't know their thoughts, but because like, so you're dealing with somebody who can commit if they choose to. Maybe they just don't want to be tied down. But they see the reliability in a situation. So to me, that it's is it accepting this new cycle? Allowing the change to happen? Because right now, this energy feels secure, controlling this situation. But it's going to stop because the wheel is here. So it's like they wanted the new cycle. They asked for it. They want new. So it's like, I don't know if they're feeling a little pressure to grab it. They definitely see it. Yeah, see, they're having like an awakening, this energy. It's a renewal. That's why you're going to see results. So this is going to happen. Yeah, definitely within the next couple of weeks, see some type of result, energy shift between you and someone else. Whether, like I said, this might not be a lover to you guys. This could be a child. It could be somebody in your family. This could be a friendship. Best advice for the 4 of coin. Which is a 2 of acorn, which is a 2 of wands. So going in a new direction, focusing on it, setting your insights on it. So just going in a new direction. You know, and it is a hawk. And when in the beginning of this read, the kangaroo did resemble, there was some type of, the Queen of Shells just came out. There was some type of reference to a hawk. But a hawk soars, right? So I feel like with that being said, because this read was for my Scorps, so I feel like with that being said, I feel like for some of you, you had a past life with this person. Because you're both kind of experiencing the same thing. It looks like you're dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It could be anyone, but they're coming in as Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But honestly, it can be any propensity troops. I've taught you that. Did that ritual help the other energy? I don't know. Because it was more about you. But it does involve this person too, is what I'm being told. Well, for those who are new, I don't hear like that. I see, right? I'm more of a seer, more of like, definitely psychic, definitely a medium, I'm definitely a seer. The information's just there. Whatever comes out of my mouth, it's just there. I don't know how to explain it. If it's in my head, it's there. It's knowledge that's already there. So they need to choose this path. So if anyone seems to be more apprehensive right now, it seems to be the masculine. But the fact that whatever the ritual I just did has to do with you, but it also involves them. So it's like a bonus for them, I guess. I don't know how the fuck you want to look at it. I definitely think it's more beneficial for you. But they're linked to you. So this is deep. Just don't think you're aware of it yet. You're just trying to look at something in a new view, a new standpoint, a new, I almost said demeanor. So there's something about your demeanor. You're doing things differently, which makes sense. So this is going to be a different type of an experience for you. So right now I do feel like the energy you're dealing with has to make a choice. And I feel like the feminine you don't have to do anything right now. Obviously partake in conversation if you guys are conversating, but like there's nothing for you to really do. There's no need to worry. Just chill out. Like it's that type of energy. There is security here though. I don't know if the feminine see it, but there's definitely security. Like there's a lot of underlined energies here, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's something about the two of you. How does this Knight of... I was just going to say, how does this Knight of Crystal feel about the feminine? And we got the Queen of Wands, which is passion, creativity. But how does he feel? So the Emperor came out, stable, focused. So he's focused on you. See, this is why you don't have to do anything. Because he's already focused on you. You don't need to do anything. I don't know if he's like, you're dealing with somebody who's very strategic. Coming in as the Emperor. I do feel like my way or the highway, but that's not gonna work. I mean, he's got his eye on you. He's looking at you like you're freaking prey. You're juicy. You're thick. I mean, this just is taking me to a sexual thing where I didn't want to go, but I mean, it's a fucking, it's prey, right? The jaguar, whatever this is. Is that a jaguar? No, that's a cougar. Kruger would eat an antelope or a deer. Like it's juicy. You know, like yum. Yummy, 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 yummy. I mean, damn. But it's like a gentle cougar or jaguar. But man, is he focused on you. That's why you don't gotta do nothing. I think the bigger point of the story is obviously the massive magic we just did for your own well-being. But just be content with who you are right now, what you're doing, how things are flowing. Honestly, the woman right now is like taking a step back and just letting things go and flow. Don't worry about it. Don't worry that this person needs to shift their focus, needs to look at something differently. Don't worry about it. So the feminine's energy is even flowing differently. Very laid back, worried about their own well-being. But he does have a lot of passion for you, like this energy. He does want you. So I don't know if he's trying to control his passion for you. I want to see how he feels exactly about you, like right now. Like his thoughts. Strength. So as of right now, he's trying to me, it's like, I don't know if he's holding back. He could be holding back, but like, if this requires strength, he's really considering something. So that's positive. He's having some type of mental, like something clarity. He's getting clarity. So it must be what he wants out of his life. So this masculine is definitely evaluating their own life. See, the feminine's already been through that. This is a big move for the masculine. They're also looking at you as the feminine, as having a lot of strength, a lot of courage. Someone who's stable. Someone who's got a lot of drive, passion, creativity. Someone who's solid and strong. Because this is how he feels about you. This person, too, with the Ten of Wands being at the bottom of the deck, I mean the Ten of Swords, they also know that you're recovering from something. But they also know you're in very transformative energy. I don't think they get it, though. See, it's funny because I said that. It's like the feminine, we've already done that. They haven't. But they understand that you have. They also understand you're recovering from whatever it is you're recovering from. That you like, this person's got to be very in tuned with your energy. Look at transformations into that, too. So they're looking at you as you got a lot of strength. A lot of courage, a lot of endurance. Know what you want out of life. They think you're a strong little cookie. Okay? So, I don't think there's anything else I really need to clarify. I think it's pretty clear. It's ironic, though, that so this energy is coming in as a knight, but their demeanor, their character, is really an emperor. So the person you're dealing with has a lot of potential. Like, powerful. Like, I don't know if it has to do with their career. I don't know what they do for work. But whatever it is, they can carry through. Like, they're more than capable. Like, this particular energy might become an entrepreneur at some point in their life. Or they know how to work with somebody who is an entrepreneur. It's something like that. They got skills. And it's funny that that rhyme just came to me. They got skills to pay the bills. So it's got to be some type of reliable job or something. There's something here with college too. So you might be dealing with somebody who's younger and in college and is just like chosen their path or it's about to. It's a good one. So we do have a younger energy here too. They don't have to be young. They could be older too. You got the Emperor. But I definitely felt school. So they could have just graduated too. It's just successful energy. But you are dealing with an Emperor. Okay, so Emperor energy. So you do have... Emperors do try to take control over situations, but I wouldn't worry about it. I really wouldn't. This energy is awakening. And it's more than just what they want out of life. Okay. All right. Scorpios, my Scorpios. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Everybody good? Everybody good. I really feel like I was going to do every zodiac today. I don't know if I will though get to them all today. I'm gonna do some more, but I feel like you guys need more of an extensive read. So let's see obviously how many we can get through today. I'll just continue them throughout the week because I was thinking you weren't going to need an extensive read like that, but I want to be able to take my time and see what comes through for each individual read. Like in the beginning, I had no idea that I'd be doing candle magic for you guys. You see what I'm saying? So, and I also, so there's that. I don't know if I'll do it in the next one or not, or who knows what I'll be pulled to, right? So I'm going to do more than an extensive read for you guys, which I haven't done in a while anyway, so I'm sure you appreciate it anyway. So I am going to wrap this one up and instantly come back, okay? And we'll do Cancers in my head, but what else is there? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. ooh, maybe I want to do Pisces first, but I couldn't get Cancer out of my head. So, hold on. Yeah, we're going to do Cancer. And then from there, we'll do, just hit a piece of hair. Here we go again with the hair. Stuck to that sticker. And then we'll go Pisces. It's ironic because normally I like to switch it up. Because I'm feeling Earth too. Because normally I just did what, water? And then I would do like earth, air, fire, swap it up. So I think I will do that. So we'll switch to earth next. I'm trying to find my like my little map, my that's strange. I thought it was right here. Here it is. I was looking for this. So let's see, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, which one? Taurus. I guess that makes sense going into Taurus season, right? So I think Scorp was our toughest one. I hope. Right, getting to the bottom of things, releasing what needs to be released. It's going to be a lot in Taurus, right? Because it rules Venus right now. So I don't know if we're just spirits like, hey, let's do the toughest ones and get them out of the way. Because everyone's got Scorp within their chart, right? So a lot of people should resonate to this, and almost everybody should resonate to what's going down with Taurus, right? Because that's the energy. That's the energy we're in, we're feeling. It's the energy we're rolling with. So I'll be back in like 30 seconds, okay? Yeah, Pluto's retro too for the next 5 months. Okay, so I'll be back in like a minute.